Hey, beloved, we are wrapping up our 2 months of Eucharist contemplation, and I'm going to be sad to see that particular focus of grace leave us, but we have a lot of sacrament and grace to look forward to. So let's bring us home with respect to the Eucharist. And I owe this story to one of Father Foley's beautiful, those homilies that are lyric and beautiful and poetic. So in the course of one of his homilies, he told the story. 2 boys, a 7-year-old and a 5-year-old. Mom is pretty conscientious about their religious education. 7-year-old is preparing for First Communion. 5-year-old is doing 5-year-old catechetical stuff, whatever that would be. They go to Mass, they come home, and the mom it's not infrequent that she'll slip in a little, catechetical stuff in her commentary to the kids. So she's making pancakes. And the question is, who's going to get the first? Well, no one's going to get the first pancake because you usually sacrifice that one. I don't know about you, but that first pancake usually doesn't work. So the second pancake, which is really the first pancake, the kids start to fight over who's going to get it. And the mom, thinking, well, this is an opportunity, turns to the 7-year-old and says, if Jesus was here, you know who he'd want to get the first pancake. And the 7-year-old turns to the 5-year-old and says, why don't you be Jesus today? Here's the question at Eucharist. Who's willing to be Jesus today? The old, what would Jesus do, in the quaint little thingies, But when we approach in liturgy the opportunity to the recipient of Eucharist, and then we say amen, you know how much I like to say, amen is not a word of relief, it's a word of assent. In this case, it means, yes, to the best of my ability, with all of my poverties, I will become Jesus in the world. I don't know about you, but I think the world could use a whole bunch of Jesus. Join me, will you, in being ambassadors and incarnations of Jesus' Spirit in the streets of Chicago and beyond, in our country, in our world, in our universe, in our galaxy. Yeah. So let's become Jesus. And let's gather together on February 5th as you receive the next iteration of the invitation. You can be sure to RSVP and do whatever you can to join us. We would be really, really grateful. And the church says, amen.